Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you might be enjoying the special vacation gifted by coronavirus. But enjoyment alone is not for life. We have to keep in mind our career and the studies. So this video is specially for you to continue study at home. Let's begin our Standard 10 syllabus. Before that, I would like to congratulate all of you for coming to Standard 10. You have passed Standard 9. Now next year, you will be appearing for the board examination. So wish you all the best for this year and the board examination. Let's begin. We begin our lesson and the syllabus with a grammatical item, that is adjective phrase. You very well know what is adjective. Adjective is a word that describes a person or a thing or a feeling. It describes noun. It gives more information about noun. Let's see. This is a very difficult question. Right, question. Kevo question. Difficult. So that is called adjective. And we have another question here. What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words. I have the description here. A phrase means a group of words indicating something particular. A group of words that gives information about noun is an adjective phrase. Both adjectives and adjective phrases, they describe person or thing. Let's see some of the examples of adjective. Rohan is a tall boy. I have underlined the word tall. It is a beautiful garden. Again, there is another word underlined, beautiful. Meena is an intelligent girl. See, I have underlined the word intelligent. I have a useful tip for you. All these underlined words are adjectives. Why? Because they give us the quality or they describe the noun. They give us the quality, they give us more information about the noun. Boy, kevo chokro, tall, garden, kevo bagicho, beautiful, intelligent, kevi chokri, intelligent. So remember, adjectives are words. They describe a noun. Now, phrase. I already talked. Phrase is a group of words and they give information about noun. So, in the board examination, you will have a question. Recognize the function. There you have to see. Wherever there is an adjective phrase, the sentence describes a person or a thing. We will see that in the next slide, but you have to keep this in mind. Describing a person or a thing. That is for the examination purpose. See these sentences now. That boy is my brother. He is playing with a dog. We all are supposed standing and I just speak a sentence. That boy is my brother. You look around and there are many boys. You will have a question in mind. Which boy? You will ask me, sir, there are so many boys. Which boy you are talking about? Then I add one more sentence. I will say again one more sentence. He is playing with a dog. Now this sentence, he is playing with a dog, gives you information to make out which boy I am talking about. Now instead of speaking two sentences, I can just say the same thing in one sentence. The boy, which boy? Playing with the dog is my brother. So you see, this part, playing with a dog. Here, I have used it after the noun. And this group of word describes the boy. કયો છોકરો? In Gujarati we say, કૂતરા સાથે રમતો છોકરો. So that shows the quality or it gives more information about the boy. Let's see some more sentences here. I saw the man. He was running with a red purse in his hand. There are two sentences. Simply, I just come to you and tell you that I saw the man. You will have a question, which man I am talking about. હું કયા માણસની વાત કરું છું? પ્રશ્ન તો ઉભો થશે. હું એમને આવીને કહી દઉં I saw a man. You will say, which man, sir? So I add one more sentence. He was running with a red purse in his hand. Now it becomes clear for you to recognize the man. Now, why should I say two sentences? Why should I speak two sentences when the purpose is fulfilled with one sentence? I saw the man running with a red purse in his hand. So, here, this group of words, running with a red purse in his hand. Sorry, these words are not underlined, but they are supposed to be in this. I saw the man. Which man? Running with a red purse in his hand. So this whole part, running with a red purse in his hand, describes the man. It gives you more information. Let's see one more sentence. Those girls are my classmates. We are standing on the playground, suppose, and I simply speak a sentence. Those girls are my classmates. There are so many girls. How would you recognize which girls I'm talking about? You will look around, but you won't be able to find out which girls I'm talking about. So, I will speak one more sentence. They are sitting under that tree. Okay, now you understand which girls I'm talking about. Now, instead of speaking two sentences, I can speak the same thing. I can express the same idea in one sentence. The girls, which girls? Sitting under that tree are my classmates. So you see, sitting under that tree. These words or these group of words describes the girls. So these are called adjective phrases. Now see all the phrases. They begin with present participle. You know what is present participle? The form of verb, action verb or verb which carries ing behind it. It is followed by ing. We put ing behind the word. That is called present participle. Playing, running, sitting. So, let's see this. Note the difference. See these sentences. There are two groups, two sets of sentences. Monil is a tall boy. કેવો છોકરો? We say tall boy. Tall gives information about the boy. So, one word that describes a person or a thing or a feeling is an adjective. Usually, in attributive use of adjectives, we speak this type of sentences. Monil is a tall boy. So, tall is placed before the noun. Adjective is placed before the noun. Now, see here. The boy. Which boy? Standing at the gate is very tall. Of course, tall is an adjective. But I am describing a particular boy who is very tall. Which boy? The boy standing at the gate. This group of words describes the boy. That is adjective phrase. Let's see some more sentences. I helped a poor boy. I helped a poor boy. Poor is an adjective. Another word, sentence. The girl playing with a street dog is very poor. कई छोकरी playing with a street dog. These group of words describe the girl. This is an adjective phrase. One more sentence. Helen shot a flying bird. केवा पक्षी ने? Flying bird. When we say उड़तू पक्षी. Okay. Another sentence. The other side. Helen shot a bird. कया पक्षी ने? Flying in the sky. Means I want to say Helen shot a bird flying in the sky. डाड़ी पर बैठेला पक्षी ने नहीं मारी. Flying in the sky. So these group of words describes the bird. It is an adjective phrase. Now the last sentence. The old book is mine. Which book? Old book. Old is one word. It describes the book. It is an adjective. Here, the book, which book? Lying on the floor is mine. Now you know the meaning of lie. But you know how we have discussed it. The book lying on the floor is mine. These are adjective phrases. Now let's see. Adjectives are generally used before nouns. Tall boy, poor boy, flying bird. Now see the place of adjective phrase. They are usually used behind the noun. જે નાઉનની જે સંજ્ઞાની આપણે વાત કરીએ છીએ, જે સંજ્ઞાને આપણે ડિસ્ક્રાઇબ કરીએ છીએ, એની બરાબર પાછળ આપણે એડજેક્ટિવ ફ્રેઝિસ લગાવીએ છીએ. એટલે એડજેક્ટિવ ફ્રેઝ જ્યારે પણ આપણે ઉપયોગ કરીએ છીએ ત્યારે સંજ્ઞાની બરાબર પાછળ એને બોલીએ છીએ. અહીંયા એક બાબત સ્પષ્ટ કરવાની છે, સમજવાની છે. આગલી સ્લાઇડમાં આપણે જોયું એડજેક્ટિવ ફ્રેઝ જે છે એ જે સંજ્ઞા વિશે વાત કરીએ છીએ તેની પાછળ જ આવે છે, તે અગત્યની બાબત. બીજી બાબત, એડજેક્ટિવ ફ્રેઝ પ્રેઝન્ટ પાર્ટિસિપલ થી શરૂ થાય છે. It begins with present participle. Of course, we will see some more grammatical items in the next slides, but you have to remember this. Adjective phrase present participle થી શરૂ થઈ શકે છે. You have to remember this. Okay. Now see these sentences. The carpets are very beautiful. They are imported from Italy. The carpets are very beautiful. They are imported from Italy. Or you can say they have been imported from Italy. These are two words. They have been. We can say it that way. Okay. Now let's see. Join these two sentences and make one sentence without using a conjunction. The carpets, which carpets imported from Italy, are very beautiful. So, અહીંયા મેં વાત કરી છે carpetsની. I am describing carpets. So, imported from Italy. આ શબ્દનો સમૂહ, this adjective phrase is used for carpets. It describes the carpets. Next sentence. The boy is very wicked. You know the meaning of wicked. We learned it last year in the first lesson. Shano was a wicked man. Remember? Yes. The boy is very wicked. He has been arrested for a theft. Now this word is also familiar to you. Theft. The boy, which boy? Arrested for a theft is very wicked. I am not talking about any other boy. I am talking about a particular boy. A particular boy means which boy? Who was arrested for a theft. These group of words describe the boy. It is an adjective phrase. Now let's see one more sentence. My phone has been found out. I had lost my phone last week, but it has been found out. Simply I come to you and tell you my phone has been found out, then you will have a question, when did I lose my phone, or which phone I am talking about. You may have some questions. So I have to add one more sentence here. It was stolen last week. Okay, now it's clear. Which phone? Here this sentence gives you more information about my phone. Let's join these two sentences. My phone, stolen last week, has been found out. Stolen last week. It gives you more information about my phone. So this is an adjective phrase. The girl is crying. Next sentence. The girl is crying. Which girl is crying? I simply tell you, the girl is crying. You will not understand which girl I am talking about. So there is one more sentence. She has been punished by the teacher. Yes, now you can understand which girl I am talking about. Now why should I speak two sentences? Let's say it in one sentence. The girl, punished by her teacher, is crying. So now notice the underlined phrases. In last slide I told you adjective phrases begin with present participle. Now this is different. See this. All these adjective phrases begin with past participle. So I add to my last slide sentence. Adjective phrases begin either with present participle or with past participle. Got it? Let's move further. See the heading. Adjective phrases beginning with prepositions. Yes. Prepositions. What are prepositions? Prepositions in Gujarati you call them naam, yogi, avyav. Prepositions indicate time or place, and they are used before time and place. For example, in, on, under, of, for, from, with, without, by, in front of, between, behind, besides, near, at, to. These are all prepositions. They are used before nouns or time. They show place or time. They indicate place or time. Now let's see the sentences. I simply tell you, that cat is mine and there are 5-6 cats in the room. You will be puzzled which cat I am talking about. So I have to give you some more information to find out my cat. I will say, each is under the table. Now you understand which cat I am talking about. Right? Yes. So, instead of speaking two sentences, we can say it in one sentence. That cat, or you would say, the cat. Why do I put the? Because I am talking about a particular cat which has this quality or which possesses this information. The cat under that table is mine. Let's see one more sentence. The monkey is from the forest of Africa. Suppose we are moving in the zoo. We have a guide with us or a zoologist with us giving information about animals. He simply speaks one sentence. That monkey is from the forest of Africa. Now there are so many cages, so many monkeys. How would you be able to find out which monkey he is talking about? You will say, sir, which monkey? Then he would speak one more sentence. It is in that big cage. Now you understand which monkey he is talking about. Why should he speak two sentences? He can just speak one sentence. The monkey in that big cage is from the forest of Africa. So it becomes very clear. The monkey in that big cage is from the forest of Africa, in that big cage. Now see, under, in, they are prepositions. One more monkey. Somebody comes to you and tells you, the monkey died last night. First of all, of course, you will get a shock. Monkey died last night. But then you will have another question in your mind. Which monkey? There is one more sentence here for you to understand. It was from the forest of Africa. Now you can understand that I am talking about a particular monkey. Let's see, join these two sentences. The monkey from the forest of Africa died last night. From the forest of Africa. This is an adjective phrase. Why do we call it an adjective phrase? It describes the monkey. One more sentence. The stone is a real diamond. Simply I say and tell you, the stone is a real diamond. Which stone? You won't be able to understand, right? Okay. Then I have to give you some more information. It is in Ahana's necklace. Yes. Then you will look at Ahana. You will see her necklace. Instead of speaking two sentences, we can just give the information in one sentence, in just one sentence. That is, the stone in Ahana's necklace is a real diamond. So, here you have the adjective phrases beginning with prepositions. Some more examples can be taken. You can make your own examples. The house between the post office and the clock tower is very old. Or you can say, the house between the post office and the clock tower was built in 1850. So, these are adjective phrases. They begin with prepositions. હવે ફરી પાછું પેલું સેન્ટેન્સ જોઈશું. Adjective phrases begin either with present participle or with past participle or with prepositions. Main એક આપણે જે વાત કરી હતી adjective phrases જે છે એ જે સંજ્ઞાની વિશેષતા દર્શાવે છે એની બરાબર પાછળ વાપરીએ છીએ. અને જ્યારે એ શરૂ થાય છે ત્યારે either with present participle or with past participle or with a preposition. But this is not enough. Let's see one more slide. Adjective phrase beginning with article the. આ નવી બાબત આવી. Nothing is difficult. We are just going into details. Present participle જોયું, past participle જોયું, prepositions જોયા. હવે article the. Let's see the sentences. Major Rathore got a gallantry award. Now you know what is the meaning of gallantry? Yes, bravery award. Major Rathore got a gallantry award. હું એમને એમ કહું કે મેજર રાઠોડ તો કેટલા મેજર રાઠોડ હોય અને હું માત્ર અહીંયા સરનેમ બોલી રહ્યો છું. So I want to tell you about a particular person. I will have to add one more sentence. He is a resident of my society. So I am talking about a particular person. Major Rathore. Combining the sentences, let's see. Major Rathore, the resident of my society, got a gallantry award. The resident of my society. That is an adjective phrase. Why? Because it gives you more information about Mr. Rathore. It describes Mr. Rathore. Let's see next sentence. Miss Mehta visited our school today. Here there is a spelling mistake. It should be O-U-R. Okay. Miss Mehta, let's correct it first. Miss Mehta visited our school today. Now it becomes clear for you. We move to the next slide. Here, we were here, right? Okay. Miss Mehta visited our school today. Emne muko Miss Mehta. You won't be able to find out. Why? Miss Mehta, Mehta to surname છે. Kaya Miss Mehta? You won't be able to find out. So I add one more sentence. She is the president of the District Education Council. Now you got which person I'm talking about? I'm talking about a particular lady, the president of the District Education Council. So let's combine these two sentences. Miss Mehta, the president of the District Education Council, visited our school today. So, the president of the District Education Council, it is an adjective phrase. Ranjit Singh explained the project. Kaya Ranjit Singh? Agar જોઈએ. He was a sarpanch of the village. Now he isn't, but he was. So, Ranjit Singh explained the project. He was the sarpanch of the village. Let's combine these two sentences. Ranjit Singh, the sarpanch of the village, explained the topic or explained the project. Here you see, these are some of the examples of adjective phrases beginning with article the. So, now let's see, summarize everything. Adjective phrase is a group of words describing a person or a thing. It is placed right after the noun it is describing. That is the main principle you have to remember. Second thing, adjective phrase begins either with present participle, that is ing, past participle, that is what we call bhutkrudant in Gujarati, with prepositions namyogi avyav, or with article the. These are the main principles or rules you have to keep in mind while using an adjective phrase. Before we end up, I would like to clarify something and make it more clear, because in Gujarati language we use adjective phrase before the noun. જોઈએ, ગુજરાતીમાં આપણે બોલીએ છીએ તો શું બોલીએ છીએ? આકાશમાં ઉડતા પક્ષીઓ. વાત શાના વિશે કરું છું? પક્ષીઓ વિશે. કયા પક્ષીઓ? આકાશમાં ઉડતા. કયા, કયું, કેવા, કેવું, કેવી, આ પ્રશ્નોના જે જવાબ આવે છે તે હંમેશા વિશેષણ હોય છે, આપણે જાણીએ છીએ. કેવો છોકરો, હોશિયાર છોકરો. કેવું વૃક્ષ, વિશાળ વૃક્ષ. તો કેવુંનો જે જવાબ આવે છે તે વિશેષણ હોય છે. કેવું, કેવી, કેવો, કેવા, કયો, કઈ, કયું, કયા, આનો જે જવાબ આવે તે વિશેષણ હોય છે. એટલે વિશેષણ દર્શાવતો શબ્દ સમૂહ ગુજરાતી ભાષામાં આપણે જે સંજ્ઞાની વાત કરીએ તેની બરાબર આગળ વાપરીએ છીએ. આકાશમાં ઉડતા પક્ષીઓ, રાઈટ? અહીંયા આગળ છે. But when you turn it into English or when you translate it into English, you have to remember this. Adjective phrases are used just behind the nouns. The birds. ભાષાંતર કરીએ આપણે. The birds flying in the sky. પછી વાક્ય પૂર્ણ કરવાનું છે. એટલે આપણે જાણીએ છીએ સંજ્ઞા કર્તાના સ્થાને અથવા કર્મના સ્થાને આવશે. એટલે સંજ્ઞા જો કર્તાના સ્થાને હોય ને તે સંજ્ઞાની આપણે વિશેષતા દર્શાવતા હોઈશું તો તે શરૂઆતમાં આવશે. કર્મના સ્થાને હશે અને આપણે તે સ્થાને દર્શાવતા હોઈશું તો તે કર્મના સ્થાને અને એની પાછળ આપણે એડજેક્ટિવ ફ્રેઝ મૂકીએ છીએ. દાખલા તરીકે હું એમ કહું આકાશમાં ઉડતા પક્ષીઓ, પછી એનું શું? તો હું કહું કે સાયબેરિયાથી આવ્યા છે. તો આકાશમાં ઉડતા પક્ષીઓ એ કરતા છે એટલે હું કહીશ તો શું કહીશ? The birds flying in the sky have arrived from Siberia. એ કર્તાના સ્થાને છે. હવે આને મારે કર્મના સ્થાને મૂકવું હોય તો હું શું કરીશ? I saw some birds. વાક્ય પૂરું. કયા પક્ષીઓ? Flying in the sky. તો ત્યાં કર્મના સ્થાને આવ્યું. એટલે તમે એડજેક્ટિવ ફ્રેઝ વાળું જે એ ધરાવતો સંજ્ઞા જે છે એને કર્તાના સ્થાને અથવા કર્મના સ્થાને મૂકો જ છો. યાદ શું રાખવાનું છે? In English we use adjective phrase right behind the noun. Let's see this one more phrase. તમારા ખિસ્સામાંની પેન. I'm talking about the pen, but which pen? તમારા ખિસ્સામાંની પેન. So the pen. Which pen? In your pocket. પછી વાક્ય બનાવવું સરળ છે. કર્તા ક્રિયાપદ કર્મ એ વાક્ય રચના આપણે જાણીએ છીએ અંગ્રેજીમાં. So the pen in your pocket. Now you continue. You make the sentence. Okay, I have something for you. This is a little bit of homework. When we meet again or in the class, in school, I will give you some more examples. I may send you a PDF for homework for translating adjective phrases. I have here અગાસી પર રમતા બાળકો, મારા હાથમાંથી પડી ગયેલું પુસ્તક, રસ્તા વચ્ચે લડતા છોકરાઓ, બસ સ્ટેન્ડે ઉભેલી સ્ત્રી, મારા માથા પરની ટોપી. This is for you to do homework. You can make some other examples you can write on your own for practicing this adjective phrase. Till then, now we end this lesson here. Till then, good day, goodbye.